Hey guys, I am back with another chat video. I hope you all are doing well and have had a great past week. I hope this week is even better for you guys. So let's see what has been going on with me. Let's start with eBay. Why not? Why not? I have sold 4 items this week, I believe. So yeah, four. So I'm very happy about that, and I'm even more happier that 2 of those items have been pairs of shoes. So 2 pairs of shoes are gone. I am thrilled about that. So I do have a funny eBay story though, within all of that stuff. I had a lot of listings that had ended. And so I am over that minimum amount or maximum amount that is allowable without having listing fees. So sometimes they do more, sometimes they don't. So this was one time I didn't have any free listing fees. So I had relisted a lot of items because they had ended. And so I knew I was getting charged fees because it kept saying 30 cents, 30 cents, 30 cents. And so I didn't go and look at my the fees though to see what the actual amount was. Well, I sold an item. It was my first item I sold this week. And I didn't make a lot on it, but you know, I'm glad it left the house. So I went to see what my fees were, and I was like, oh, it was like $12 and change. And then after I had done the shipping and the PayPal fee, the item I had sold was a lot less than my eBay, well not a lot less, it was like $2 and change less than my fees. So I ended up, that one entire item had, all the eBay fees had taken up everything plus a little bit of extra, so I thought that was a little bit humorous. Sometimes things like that do happen where your fees are just way more than what you have in your PayPal account. But regardless, I'm glad I sold that item because I would still have to pay those fees regardless. So that item covered the majority of the fees. So that was kind of my funny story this week. So I know it was like a top and 2 pair of shoes, and there was something else, but I don't remember what it is now. So anywho, I hope you're all, I hope if any of you guys are doing eBay that it's going well for you. I do want to list some more items, but I keep thinking I'm going to have listing fees. So sometimes I like to wait until I get some extra listing fees, free listings. I'll get that out in a minute. And but I've got a few more items to list. I'm looking around. I am planning on doing a lot of decluttering this coming week. It's just a mess. And so I do have a lot of other things that I'm looking over here. I know you probably see me looking. You guys can't see, so that's probably annoying. But I have a few items sitting over that direction that still need to be listed. I have some in there. And then I want to do another closet kind of... Sorry. I want to do another closet clear out. I am thinking about... purchasing some items. I saw some items for sale on Net-a-Porter. I believe that some people say Net-a-Porter, some people say Net-a-Porter. Not 100% sure which is correct. I've had my eyes on some items for a long time. At least one item I've had my eye on it for months. It is 50% off, I believe, on their website, and so I'm thinking about ordering it. But everything that I'm thinking about ordering it is kind of a fallish item because these were actually, I think, last or winter. So these were stuff that's been out there for the past 2 seasons. And I'm like, I know it's going to go on sale eventually. So I'm thinking about ordering some stuff from there. And, you know, I'm not sure what I'd keep and what I'm not going to keep because I can't try it on first. But I'm thinking about doing that. I'm just hesitant because it's still kind of expensive. But everything is between 40 to 60, 70% off. And I'm like, I know we just got into summer, but fall is around the corner and winter is around the corner, and I'm like sweating right now. But so it's kind of funny to talk about that stuff. But it is around the corner. I've had my eye on at least one of these items for months, and then there's a couple of other things on there that I was like just fell in love with. So I'm thinking about doing an online order and then doing a haul for you guys whenever that stuff comes in, and then I probably would end up sending some stuff back once I get it here and look at it. I want to make sure it's the quality that I want, it's exactly what I want, everything fits well, everything's comfortable. So I'm still on the fence about doing that because it's not like I need any of this stuff whatsoever, it's just that I want it, and I've been waiting on something and it is now on sale. So that's kind of my justification. And then again, I will also want to go through my current wardrobe, and pull some stuff out. So if I want to buy anything, I want to take something out of the current wardrobe and kind of make that work, like do not necessarily a one in, one out, maybe 3 or 4 out, 1 in type thing. So anywho, that is what I'm thinking about doing this week. And also doing some decluttering just around the whole house, and see if there's anything else that I haven't even noticed that I could potentially list on eBay, or maybe even just do a yard sale. I don't know. Sometimes stuff is more trouble than it's worth to put on eBay, but you'll get more money for it, but it's easier to get rid of at a yard sale. So who knows, different things like that. It is the 4th of July week, so we're going to be celebrating our independence. The United States is this week, so it's one of my favorite holidays. So that is this week. Let's see, I have a couple puppy stories. I'm thinking, what else? Yeah, I think I've got a couple puppy stories, and then I'll probably just in the chat. Let's see, went to the zoo a couple times, so you may have watched the vlog. If you did, I hope you enjoyed it. I got to feed a giraffe. That was last Saturday. And then I ended up buying a zoo membership, so I went back on Monday. And so I had fun out there. I did overdo it on Monday with my foot, I'll be honest. I did some yard work and went to the zoo, so I did overdo it. But I'm still feeling a lot better with the feet issue right now, so that's going okay. And puppy stories, let's see. The first one was last Monday. I wanted to take them to a doggy daycare, and the reason I wanted to do that is to get them more socialized, because I feel like right now they bark pretty much at everybody or everything they see, and I'm thinking I got to get them more socialized. So I called the doggy daycare, and they do free first day at doggy daycare. They just give it to you free, and I thought, why not take advantage? It's free, and we'll see how they do. I'll just leave them over there a couple hours so they're not too stressed about it, and then we'll see how it goes. But I knew I probably needed to take some sort of medical records with me, so I called the doggy daycare first and asked them what I needed, and they're like, yes, they have to have all of these shots. And I said, okay, they just had some of those, and they said, well, you'll have to bring proof. So I said, okay, I'll go to the vet, get proof, and confirmed that everything was going to be free for the first day for both puppies. And so did all of that Saturday or Sunday, and then took them over Monday. I get there, and the lady looks at them and is like, are they under 10 pounds? And I went, yes. And she said, we don't take dogs under 10 pounds. And I went, I wish somebody would have told me that prior to actually showing up over here with both of them and having to go get the medical records. So apparently there's no separation of space between small dogs and larger dogs, and I get it's not safe for a small dog to be in there with a great big dog just in case something happens. I get that, I understand that, but I'm like, I wish you would have told me before I actually would have done all this. That would have been nice. So that was a frustrating thing on Monday as well that happened this week with both of them. And then another puppy story. This happened this morning. One of the eBay items I just sold this morning, and it was a pair of shoes. So I had the box in my hand, and Chanel saw me with the box, and both of them are so curious. So she looked at the box, and I was just like, okay, I'll just show you what's in there, because she seemed to want to know what it was. And these were some leopard print flats. And she looked at those shoes. I don't know if she thought they were an animal, but she lost her mind just about when she saw those shoes. She started jumping around, backing up, and like barking at them. And I'm like, Chanel, they're not alive. But it was just kind of humorous this morning watching her jump around those shoes. And I was like, I'm not sure what she actually thought they were other than an actual animal. But I'm going to go ahead and grab them. They're just over there before they start taking their mid-morning nap, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video for you guys. Whew. I've got both of them right here. Thank you, sweetie. I love you too. Anyway, one thing I wanted to ask you guys, I know I've been showing them every chat video since I've gotten both puppies, and here's Coco. I'm assuming that you guys want to see them. I just love animals, pretty much all kinds of animals, and I love it when people show their pets in their videos, but kind of never really asked you guys, if it's something that you're still interested in seeing how big they've gotten. And I may still continue to do it anyway because it's my video, but I kind of like seeing their growth progression of I haven't gone back and watched any of the old chat videos, but every once in a while I feel like this is a way that I'm documenting their lives, even though you don't see too much of them. I do get to see how big they were, or how little they were when I first got them, and then how big they are now. So I just kind of wanted to keep showing them, but I don't know if anybody's not interested. That's kind of why I moved the puppies to the end of the video. That way, if anybody's not interested in seeing them, they can just stop watching before I go get them. But anyway, let me show you Coco. I haven't shown you how long they are in a couple weeks, but there she is right there. She's like, Mom, I don't want to look at the camera right now. And then Chanel's like, Mom, pick me up. I know they don't talk. I get that. But I kind of talk for them sometimes. Imagine what they would be saying if they could talk right now. But anyway, here's Chanel. She is starting to get sleepy, and you guys always seem to see them when they start getting sleepy. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how long she is. And there's my babies. And she doesn't want to look at the camera either, but they're doing really well, just other than getting rejected from doggy daycare. I feel like they were discriminated against just a little bit. Not really. I understand why it had to happen, but I still want to get them a little bit more socialized, and so I'm going to kind of look for other places around Nashville that potentially would have a smaller dog area in it. So anyway, nothing else is coming to my mind right now at this point in time to chat with you guys about, so I'm going to go ahead and end this chat video. I think it's a little bit shorter than I normally do, and that's fine as well. So I will be chatting with you guys next week. I hope you guys all have a great week. Bye, everybody.